chart of gold. That is spot gold, that's the hourly. Gold is holding well, going sideways. The idea that could be a complicated A with a very long bind in the bid, which is still ongoing, with this part being A, that's B in red, that's C, D is still in process. Yes, that would make sense as long as it doesn't run above this level. Okay, as soon as it runs above this level, we are going to see, sorry, we're going to have to modify the wave count here. It will obviously not work. We might be looking at an extension of the C, for example. That'll be an A, that's a B, that'll be your A, B, C like that, which gives you the C, and the D will still be lower around here, so the whole thing could extend. So this is a critical level for you to watch short term. It comes at, as I said, 4895 or so. Breaking down, in my book, I would be taking it as a C, meaning it's still part of the D, which tells me that the big B is not over, meaning that's going to continue. When do I conclude that the B is over? And in fact, we are now in a major break C on this scale, when it will break this low, yeah, at 4093. When it breaks this low, the idea of B still ongoing would be unlikely. Let me see the 2-hour scale, get a bit more perspective here. You see, the ABC will still be in play as long as it doesn't break this low. We can borrow this line, just so you see. You see A, B, C, D, E, fine, and then final washout before we swing back up. Okay, if we don't break this level and we just continue sideways, then the key level for you to watch is this. As I mentioned already, 4895, you're basically locked between these two levels, and knocking it on the upside, knocking it on the downside. Either action has consequences, definite consequences as to the structure we're working with here. Okay, I don't expect this, for example, right now. I would be very, very surprised. I don't see this coming right now. This is not out of question. We'll pop above this, but then we're going to come back again. Yes, that's what I would expect. I wouldn't expect this to pop, consolidate, and then run higher. That would surprise me. I don't think it's ready for that. Going slightly higher, then swinging down, turning down, yes. Is the DX coming back to correct? This one will go under pressure and will deliver the C, which complete the D. So that's gold. Here's silver. Silver on the 2-hour scale has got several options open here. That is an ABC, just a simple ABC, yeah, composed of an ABC, 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 okay, or even an ABCX, ABC. I think that's an element that is pretty clearly defined as far as I'm concerned by Mr. Market. I think we had an ABCDE, so I was happy to take it as a D if I'm working with an ABCD, but this idea will not work as soon as it runs above this spot, 83.19. Okay, it runs above this level, then there is either an extension of the D in the shape of an ABC like that, or okay, or there is something else. There could be, in fact, the same pattern that is playing out in gold, and that will be a big A, and a big B will end somewhere here, and then you have a big C going down there. And in the meantime, what we are seeing here is an A, B, C, D, E will complete the B before a major slide. You're already familiar with this pattern from gold, and we have a similar thing playing out in platinum, most likely. Okay, but also here, I do not expect silver suddenly to fly towards 120. Taking the stops, jumping above this level, yes, you're probably going to find the resistance in 89. If it does make it above this level, probably get knocked down at around 89. It's going to come back. Okay, let's have a look at